Hey everyone. So I hope I'm audible and everything works. My video works. So if not, then I guess yeah. Okay, super cool. So hey everyone, welcome to a day before Hack the League. The D Day is already here, and we are super excited because this is the last session of Hack the League, official session of Hack the League before the hack. We will be having a lot of community connect and we'll be having a lot of fun tomorrow. So Hack the League, the initiative of impact that we MLA season 2022 official hackathon. We are super excited to show you what we have got. A lot of things out there and a lot of prizes and a lot of tracks. There is a lot of impact that you can do together. Amazing bunch of projects that you can build. So now when it comes to tracks, when it comes to projects, so one thing that we have all seen from the very start, from the promotions and marketing of the hackathon, is that SAWO Labs has been there. You can see the logo of SAWO Labs. You can see they post and you can see SAWO for Earth Challenge. You have already seen SAWO for Earth Challenge and the kind of stuff that people build out of it. That's really good. And all in like Hack This Fall and all the awesome hackathons they have done so far. So we also have partnered with SAWO Labs to bring you SAWO for Earth Challenge, an opportunity to create an impact. And we cannot create an impact without an advocate of impact, right? So let me welcome an advocate of impact, Animesh, to the stage.
Hey
Hey,
Jatin,
Animesh.
thank you so much.
So yeah, let me welcome Animesh. So Animesh is from the SAWO Labs team. He is working as the developer advocate there, if I'm not wrong, developer
Right,
relations and
right.
advocate. Yeah, that's really awesome, and that's really one of the best things that you can do right now, making an impact. And thankfully, Animesh is here and will be telling you more about how you can actually use the power of SAWO Labs to make a really secure and an authenticated version of a hackathons, which is better in a lot of ways. So I should now go off the stage and give you all the honors to Animesh here and share more about. And yeah, Animesh, all the stage to
Thank
you now.
thank you so much, Jatin, for the introductions. I'm really excited to be here. It's such a nice evening, and I hope that each one of you is doing very well and are safe. So, let's get our introduction about Sava Labs. Savo Labs basically is a startup, and we have a product named Savo, which is the authentication provider, where we enable developers and basically you guys for the hassle-free and smooth and seamless password and authentication space, so that all of your authentication needs is secure. And plus, there are two steps and two FAs and etc. You don't have to go through. You just have to enter your mobile number or email name, and move directly towards the app. So this was about me and the Savo Labs. Let's get ahead and show you how we work and how the authentication part really is. Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah, thank, thanks, Jatin. So this is our dashboard, savolabs.com. So basically, it's designed in such a way that user can get a crisp of what Savo Labs and what we actually do. So as you can see, it's a user authentication tool that basically helps you in your authentication space, and it is very easy to integrate in any of the platforms or the languages and the tech stacks. Plus, there are some things that we flex and we should, because it's biometric authentications as we follow the FIDO protocols, and the bounce rates as well is increased by 54% when the new through the Cyber Labs integration. Every data that we don't store any data. So technically, all the data is out in the open. It's autonomous. Either the user gets the developer can see or the company can see, and the users knows that all is providing. Plus, these are some things that we really are excited about. You can integrate our SDK in any other platforms just in 6 lines of code. Plus, there is no need for making additional fields in your customization forms on the front end. You can enter n number of fields through our dashboard itself. Plus, we ensure that users data is secure, and they can trust the apps as well. So that's why we mentioned we don't store any data. All the data is in the hands of the admins, and if they wish to store it. And this is the 6 lines of code that I was talking about. So as you can see, it you doesn't need anything much. There's just a config template, you can use it. There is one more, like a show form. After the authentication is done, you can use the remove form to remove the form and then move or make a better UI of your app. So let's go to the dashboard. So this is how the dashboard looks like. There are many changes that are coming up, and I would suggest you to keep tuned. So let's go ahead and let's create a new project. So for now, we'll be building a React template app. So for that, let's go ahead, web code, and we do provide you this script kind of things. If you're using an HTML, just in case. So you don't have to every time go and find like how to do, what to do, and where to find these things. So once this is made, click on continue and go ahead. So for now, I'll be HTL. It will be a local host app 3000. Create. So you can see there is something called enable beta access. So this is a basically this is a feature for the testers part. So you can store their credentials. Let me just share it. So in this, when you enable this, it will ask you for your, what should I say, a spreadsheet kind of thing in which you can store your data, the testers data, and then work upon it. Okay, let's go to the HTML. Cool. This is the API key, and always make sure that you store the any private key or the API's key in .env file so it doesn't get leaked. And it definitely does. When you push it to the GitHub, they send you a warning. So it's always a preferred thing to always store this such kind of secret keys, private keys, API keys in .env folder and then use through it. Okay, Jordan, can you once confirm like is my editor accessible? Let me go. Okay, thank you. So this is let me go just show you the docs once, and then we'll move on to the project, and I'll show you how you can integrate it. So this is our docs. Uh, you can see that we have multiple integrations here, and the one that we recently launched is the bubble integration. You can go ahead and try something with it as well. It's a totally no code platform. So here are the integration, and each integration has their own sample apps and the templates. So you don't have to every time ask someone or be with help someone in different things. You can just go ahead and use it continuously. So let's go on a React part. Yeah, here it is. So for this, I'm going to use the template that we have made previously, and this is the line of the codes. So just I'll copy paste it and show you that how it works. Essentially, yeah, here it is. Cool. Let's go ahead. Let me just copy it. This is the deployed app on the Netlify. You can visit and see that how it works. So basically, each time I log in, or let me just, so yeah, here it is, the code. And then log in, it will show you basically a kind of payload thing. Yeah. The payloads are important as well. After the integration, I'll show you what are the capabilities of the payload and how we can work with it and expand it more. So this is the sample app that we work with, and essentially we'll be integrating it. So let's go back to our dashboard, and the app is here. I have already maintained it, and copy paste the API key, and here we go. So yeah, this is the local host. This is still in a production mode. So when you guys are actually deploying it, remember to change the host name, and do not keep HTTPS or any slider. Just the core domain name that you have. It's if it's on a GitHub page, so you that's for that. Their format is usually username.github.io. So keep it like that only. And here we go. Yeah. So this is the sample app. If I have, see, you can see it's not stored yet. I have not stored the API key. Save it. And then simple. So these are the things that we have to keep in mind by, when we are, actually engaging with it. Let me just change your localhost. See, that's why I said if it's a local, if it's not working on a local host, try your IP address. I'll show you that how does it look like. Okay, well, yeah, it is. So yeah, if the local host is not working for your setup, change it to your IP address. This usually does the tricks. Okay, then here we go. So I have logged in, and here it is. There's one more interesting thing that will happen if you mark your browser as a trusted. You won't have to proceed through the entire authentication part. You can just directly move into the app. It basically stores your verification token and the user ID in your local storage. So the next time you log into an app, you can directly move in. So far, any questions? Hey everyone. Okay, I don't think so. So let's move on to the FAQs. So this is basically a payload. This is how the actual payload looks like. You will be given your user ID, when the user was created, the identifier type, identifier, and the verification tokens. And depending upon the forms that you have customized or the fields that you have added, you get some custom field inputs like name, its name, company name. It could be, if you are using your identifier type as email, then you can ask for their phone numbers and address, company name, much more things, depending what kind of data you want. And since we don't store it from our sites, you have to make your own backend. So you can use databases like MongoDB or Astra or different, or you can use some backend services like Firebase stores, Superbase, then AppWrite, those kind of thing as well. So that totally depends upon the developers perspective. So there's much more things that are coming up, and it's very easy to integrate with it. And the best point that I said, it is easily integratable in just 6 lines of code, and it can be done on numerous different tech stacks, and the more are coming soon. Does anyone have questions? Cool. Yeah, the resource link has been shared in the group. I would suggest, hey Jatin, you are on. Kindly share the others link as well, like the demos, the FAQs one, so people can go through it if they face any issues, and make sure that you have joined the Sabo server. So, if you face any issue, the mentors and the engineering team can help you out as well. I'll share all the links once with you.
Yeah, that would be great. And anyone who is watching it right now, there are folks, so the links are in the comments. We'll be sharing all the links here, and there will be definitely people who will be taking the recording at the time of hackathon. I know we both of us are also very much aware how people work in hackathons. At the last moment, they'll go to YouTube, they'll see the recording and integrate the stuff fast and faster and fast. Even I think we have also done that. So anyone who is watching in the future, you will find all the resources from SAWO Labs on the Discord. They have a dedicated server. So please go and have a look at all the things that you need. It is also open. We have folks from SAWO Labs already there. They'll be there to help you with that as well. And anything that you need, feel free to do that. Let me drop the links fast. And meanwhile, people who are watching right now, use the advantage that you have. Please already ask anything that you need to ask from Animesh, since you are having this lifetime. So, meanwhile, let me just drop the stuff here in the chat. Yeah, all the links are already in the chat, folks. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And you can find all the links. Feel free to ask your doubts and everything at Discord, because in the end, we all are concerned about privacy. We all want to make a more authenticated, pass for us for all the innovation that we want to do. And I feel like if we use our labs API and we have a better and a little convenient way, as what I have seen from the demo that Animesh gave here. So let's utilize the opportunity, and it's better to have that sort of innovation with us. How much time are you gonna allow your data to go out on the black market? So let's use all the things that you get and empower your projects. And we are looking forward to all the amazing projects and all the adaptations from all of the people side, and the people who are seeing this recording at the time of hackathon. All the best to you as well. So we are just one day, not even a day, less than 24 hours from the hackathon. And I really appreciate Animesh for joining us and sharing about how people can use this API. There are like almost more than 6, 7, 8 teams who are interested, and they just pinged me. I was on a Zoom call with them. So they wanted some resources and docs. Like they asked for some documentations to use SAWO Labs for the SAWO for Earth challenge. And I just shared the same links to them. Go to the resources, the
Yeah, yeah,
Medium link.
sure.
So thank you so much for giving a demo for this, and it's definitely going to be helpful.
Thanks for having me, Jatin. I look forward to what you guys build in during the hackathon. I'm sure for the first timer is going to be a very amazing experience. So just get on. I guess the it starts from tomorrow. So get to the brainstorming, guys.
All the best everyone who will use it. And yeah, looking forward to everyone in the future. Thank you so much for joining as well. Thank you so much, Animesh, again.
Thank you for having me, Jatin.
Bye everyone, and again, all the best. You only have a few hours left, and if you haven't registered for the team, it's time to register and go ahead, rock it. So yeah, all the best, folks.